Good morning on the YouTube. This is Jacqueline Stribley. I want all the people to know that call yourself trying to do whatever you call yourself doing. Oh, they don't like you. They don't like. Who give a fuck about Rhonda Bush not liking me? Who give a fuck about Linda Reeves not liking me? Linda Reeves been sitting on my identity since 2012 to do devilment against me, unbeknownst to me, with Rhonda Bush sitting on the background of my identity. Because Rhonda Bush is the one that's been trying to perpetrate the fraud right along with Latoya Smith, that she's Jacqueline Striblin. There is a great multitude of fake, phony, counterfeit bitches on the back of this phone. Oh, I'm Jacqueline Striblin. No, the fuck you're not. And I want people to know you think you, bamboozling me. Oh, you fine, you this, you that. Bitch, I look in the mirror every day at myself. I am very aware of who I am. I've been this woman for 55 years. I know exactly who I am, and I'm not ashamed of my age. But I know it's a whole lot of childish motherfuckers sitting on the back end of the telephone trying to cause intentional malice in somebody else's life to try to poke salt on them and poke fun at them. Fuck you. You got the best fuck of your life. And whatever raggedy rundown man it is trying to bring down somebody's self-esteem, bitch, go find you something to do. And get your lurking, stalking, illegally connected ass up off the back end of my identity off of Facebook, bitch. Because you are an intrusion with your meddling ass. You've been meddling and interfering in my life for the duration. James Robert McCullen. I regret the day I ever met your rotten ass, because you a backstabbing ass weasel. And so is Jimmy Galloway Jr. He think he's so great and grand. That's a bust-down setup man. That's all he is. No more, no less. And I want all you motherfuckers that think you gonna bring me down. I'm gonna bring you down. You're not gonna bring me down. You're not gonna tear me down. Adrian Russell, I want you to know something, you little raggedy monkey face ugly bitch. You and Kenneth Hanks and Kenny Byers and the rest of the James Madison School Group and the Sircon City neighborhood childish ass bullshit. Reginald Barnes, Jacqueline Striblin don't have time for your childish ass mental games that you and your Hirsch boys want to play with that neighborhood hood rat shit. Greg, Maurice, Red, all you little hood rat motherfuckers want to do dirt. Half of y'all is secret in the closet homosexuals. Oh, we bisexual. No, you're not bisexual. You want to fuck the women to get the women's money, but you want to run around with these little broke down fags that want to be women. See, and that's the younger generation. Because they don't know what they want. They live in a mass ball of confusion. They don't know if they want to be with a man or be with a woman. They want to be with the women and have babies to try to camouflage their homosexuality. Because that's what the fuck they doing. They try to destroy a beautiful black queen's life and her reputation and her representation of herself by putting yourself on the back end of her phone on the overlay so you can lie that you that woman and that so you can talk for that woman on the system of you and I. Ain't no you and I. I'm a single entity alone by myself. That's why I have an individual name for myself. Because each person is an individual. And you get mad when I talk. Oh, she just be talking. She just be talking. You all need some lessons on life. On how to treat each other with respect and dignity. Because you don't know how to treat your fellow neighbors, friends, and lovers. You try to call yourself gonna bring somebody down. You are the one already down. Anytime you try to bring someone else down, You are already the weakest link because you're jealous and envious of that individual. I don't have no reason to be jealous of nobody. Because you know why? You came at me trying to make me a target. So that means that I'm doing something right in my life, and you want to be a miserable, malicious, vindictive, hurtful bitch with your hateful ass, because you're hateful. And that's what I come to the conclusion. This is a hate study for Hitachi, for the University of Korea in Japan, with that Erica Washington, Mike Kinney. See, because there's a multitude of fake bitches been using stolen identity since 2001. Isn't that right, LaTanya Jordan? Because you another identity thief, bitch, you and your son. And my daughter, too, with her little line, conniving, plotting, scheming ass, with her counterfeit ass, conspiracy theory ass, attachment to someone else's identity so that you can get you a car and a place to stay. Because without mama, you ain't got a goddamn thing. Ain't none of y'all got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of without Jacqueline Stribling. And that's how you manifested everything, because you stole it from someone else, Mystic Beauty, on the back end of their identity. You and Charles McGee and the Allen family, the Walker family, the Scott family, the Williams. All you lying ass counterfeit motherfucker. My last name is Stribling. And I'm a single entity. Kevin Armstrong. I don't even use your name. I cut that name off. And I never use nobody else's name but Stribling. Because that was the name I was born with. And to that manner I was born. And to that manner I shall die. Because I ain't found nobody worthy enough to give me a name but my name that my father gave me. Because that's the only real man that I've ever known in my life was my father. Because I've not met any real men. I've met some bitch-ass niggas. I ain't met no real men. I ain't met men that know how to tell the truth. Because these niggas on here don't know how to tell the truth. All they know how to do is lie and conspire and scheme and plot and steal. Because there ain't nothing good about none of these people sitting on the back of this intentional hurt and malice. Ain't nothing good about them. They devil worshipers. Satan worshiping them himself. All black magic, hoodoo, and voodoo that you do to try to destroy someone else's life. You can't destroy something that you did not create. See? Keep telling you, I'm a child of God. I am God's property. Kurt Franklin, Kurt Andrews. Why you think you so clever and smart, but you don't understand the ramifications of what's going to come about after you have done all of your low-down dedication towards the destruction of Jacqueline Stribling's identity and representation. LaToya Denise Smith and Adrian Russell, two jealous Gemini whores, along with the Capricorn fat yellow bitch Linda Reeves, that would intentionally hack into her cousin's identity with a raggedy, broke dick, old alcoholic ass drug fiend nigga. I'm talking about Ronell Mosley Sr. from Ford Motor Company. Right along with Tina and Toya and Tasha, all these old ragged ass, run down, fat, skinny, and in between hoes want to play on the background of another woman's identity. What type of integrity do you have? Or do you have any integrity? Because you're a phony, a fake, and a counterfeit. Mystic, you don't have to like me. Don't send me shit, bitch. Send me my money you been buying them cars and all that bullshit with. You living in a small apartment, where your house? If you gonna go big time, go big time. Where the house at? Because you buying everything else. You can't take a bath in that motherfucking BMW truck or that Mercedes truck or whatever else you trying to buy with my money, the girl, because you using my identity on the back of my network, on my subnet mask, under my identification. LLC, Limited Liability Corporation. You little lying horse. Legal Zoom. I'm gonna legally put your ass in the federal penitentiary, Mystic. You Charles McGee, Lulu, Reginald Barnes, Gregory Hamilton. I'm gonna put all y'all raggedy shoe ran over Sircon City ass living motherfuckers in jail. That go for you too, James Robert McCullen and the McCullen Group, along with the Jenkins, along with the Jones, along with the Thomas Group. See, because you in collaboration with a whole lot of rotten whores to do a whole lot of devastating lying-ass bullshit on somebody else's life. Because you a spiteful bitch. I know who you are, all of you. And the Dipset crew doing your bullshit that you do. See? Tania Sterling, Las Vegas, Nevada. Fayana. Yeah, I know all about you dirty, rotten bitches. See, because your mama sits on the web view to make revenue. So that's what you call yourself gonna do to me. So they can watch and stalk and lurk me. I don't want nobody in my business like that. I'm a private individual. I don't need to be in a motherfucking spotlight. I don't need to be on the motherfucking stage like I'm a performer, because I'm not, bitch. My life is private, and you're a fucking intrusion upon it. And I want all the men to know, don't try to compare no notes with no other motherfucker. Because let me explain something to each and every one of you. Black men, brown men, yellow men, red men. You want to compare notes on someone else and what they do in their bedroom. But let me let you understand something. You got to bring something to get something. And if you don't bring nothing to the party, you're not going to get nothing from the party. Understand what I said? And for all them ones that can't stick it, but you just want to lick it, you are short in your department. And you need to work on you while you trying to bring down another woman's shine, while you talk about her reputation and up under her clothes, in her bedroom, up under her sheets. Because that's disrespect to a beautiful black queen. You want to compare notes. I'm a single woman. So I can do whatever the fuck I want with whoever I want to do it with. And it ain't none of your business. And who in the fuck are you to scrutinize me? No fucking body. You condemning ass motherfuckers. Who you think you condemning? And you bitches is the biggest hoes around town. Doing the bust down with every nigga around. Don't you ever try to come at me to lie on me. Because that's slander and defamation of character. Because you have no found evidence of anything but the shit that you try to produce on the background illegally and unauthorized without permission from anyone but your own delusional mind that you call yourself gonna do some malicious, vindictive things towards another individual. But I want you to know about the Murphy's Law. What you do will come back to you. So while you doing all the dirt and devastation, nobody's jealous over none of your lack of communication. Nobody. See, you think because they young, they better. Ain't nothing better than experience, my love. Ain't nothing more wiser than someone with wisdom and knowledge and know-how. Because see, just because you're young, that does not make you the prize just because you're young. What else do you have to offer besides that youth? Because youth will fade away very soon. Because time will catch you, and Mother Nature will no doubtly come about you. Because if you keep living and breathing, you're going to get old. And it's a blessed thing to live to get old, because a lot of people have not had that blessing in their life. They died young and made a beautiful corpse. So I'm not intimidated by no little young whore just fresh on the scene trying to tell me how to live my life. And that little bitch don't even have a blueprint on what her life is going to be about. See, so I'm not worried about any children and their opinion of me, because see, they're just that up under me. They're children that's trying to find their way along in life, because they're causing a lot of strife and indignation in somebody else's life. Now, Mr. Sid Williams in Harvey, Illinois, the word man that does the inscriptions on other people's accounts and identities, so that he could play a PlayStation 2 up under the games. See, because all of this stemmed from the Google Play services with the Google Play games with Kenteris Williams and Matthew Hudson, Lights Out with Asia Wheeler, and Jimmy Wheeler the second. Because see, you all had these PlayStation 4s, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation, Wii, Wi-Fi, Wii, and all of those other virtual reality games that you need data to burn and stream on the Wi-Fi. See, I don't own any of those games because I don't have a childish mentality. See? And I'm not enthused about the software that's being used on the back end of my identity and my technology, because that's what this is about. Technology, 5G technology, from Facebook and YouTube and Tesla and Commonwealth Edison and the STEM program and any other organizations and congregations that you could connect and do your link ups and dedications towards, because what I can see, this is a band of malarkey. Rhonda Bush, you are a hateful woman. You are a desperate, dirty woman, right along with LaToya Smith, who has an evil heart and a black soul. LaToya, you and Adrian Russell, them two Geminis. You Gemini people are such deceitful liars till it's unbelievable, with your jealous heart, jealous, evil, lurking hearts. You know, Adrian, as good as I have been towards you down through the years, this is the only thing that you can come up with to show appreciation towards Jackie, is to try to hurt Jackie. You can't hurt me, Adrian, over a fuck. It was just a fuck. And matter of fact, all those people that want to try to talk about Jackie, you got a golden opportunity to have a friendship with Jacqueline Stribling. However, you let your mind be diverted by another entity that should not have been in the equation in the first place. However, that third will always cause confliction and contradiction. So therefore, we're going to leave you just where you are. And I'm glad to know that you all are the way that you are with the gang attitude and mentality. Because you know what? Everybody wants to make the money, but will you pay the time for the crime when you get caught? Because you're going to get caught, Mystic Beauty. You're going to get caught, my Keisha Brown, James Brown, Tia Brown, all of the Dalton bust downs, doing crime all around town with James Robert McCullen and the McCullen crew. See, James Robert McCullen, you have always been a bust down. And you thought you was fooling somebody. But I was blessed under God's heavenly shield. Because I don't have anything wrong with me. And I'm so glad that the Lord has covered me. Despite my enemies. Despite all the jealous people sitting around me smiling, skinning, and grinning with they fake, phony, counterfeit asses. I'm so glad to know about your manipulation, Mr. Reginald Barnes and Kenneth Hanks. You know, you got so many people that want to use deceptional practices. Deception is a motherfucker. You got deceitful ass practices being done on the back of the business affairs on the back of Facebook. Because it's a lot of corruption going on right on the back of Facebook. A lot of crimes. Hidden secrecies. Hidden secrecies of deliberate hurt and maliciousness to be vindictive. And the women that call themselves coming at you, they're not even qualified to even talk to you. But they think they're very clever and very smart because they're sitting on the back end of your telephone with spyware, listening, lurking, and stalking you to hear everything that you have to say about anything, watching you in your house on the back end of your telephone on your devices, hooking up subnet masses so they can be an intrusion. The eye is on. The eye gonna be on your ass too when you sitting in the federal penitentiary and somebody else is watching you with the eye on. Because y'all are mentally handicapped and mentally disturbed. Kevin Armstrong, you are behind this from Las Vegas. I don't care what you say. Oh, you was locked up in the penitentiary. Nigga, you been on my identity for the duration. And that's been over 20 years. You have been in my telecommunication. James Robert McCullen, you and Metro PC and Netflix gonna go to the penitentiary. Why you think you so clever and so fucking smart? Why you want to redirect and redivert something that belongs to someone else because you're not the rightful owner of anything that belongs to Jacqueline Stribling. You are a tag-along, a hag-along, and a counterfeit. Doing low-down, low-grade, low-vibrational bullshit. Because see, them drugs will make you do anything. You'll sell your mama for them goddamn drugs. And that's what's going on the back of the phone. Got a bunch of drug heads willing to sell their soul to the devil for just one little bit. Just one little bit of something. And it's going to cost you the rest of your life. And you going to live in hell for the rest of your life. That brimstone fire gonna burn your ass for the rest of your life. So you go right on ahead, because on Judgment Day, you gonna get your just due deserve. I don't have to worry about you. You dug a hole for yourself. You dug a massive grave on social mass media for yourself. With all this corruption and lies. Because you can't bring me down, baby. I'm thick and fine and well confident in everything that I do, because God walks with me in everything I do, and he talks with me. And all those ones that don't have a closer walk with thee, I feel sorry for you. Because on Judgment Day, he going to come and talk to you. And he going to let you know everything that you have done to someone else. And I look at the men who call themselves spitefully and intentionally trying to hurt someone for another individual, trying to make that woman look like she better than the next woman. Ain't nobody better than me. I am number one. I am number one. Hey, I am number one. I am number one. Because without me, there would be no tarot card readers. There would be no love network that Mrs. Williams stole off the back end of my telephone when she hacked into it. All eternal love. Get your love vitamin. Get your love vitamin. You black, raggedy, toe-down, thieving ass people doing all the things that you do, and you intentionally send some old raggedy, short, sawed-off motherfucker to do some dirt towards somebody. But when you mad when the job was not completed, because I left that nigga in the dust with that little bust-down hoe that he was trying to fuck with, and all the trannies, and all the little fag boys, and motherfuckers think you don't see. I see you for everybody and everything that you do. While you sneaking around, creeping around, making yourself a bust down in the middle of the night when you need to take your lousy creeping ass in the house and go somewhere and lay your old raggedy ass down. But see, that's the devil working his old hoodoo and voodoo within you. 'Cause see, temptation is real. And I want all of the people to know, oh, we ghosted you. We catfished you. And I caught you on my line. And one thing about when you get caught on Jackie's line, you always stuck right on that tackle line. Understand what I said? Because like my mother told me when I was a young girl, make a mark, but never leave a stain. And everybody that has came in contact with me, I've already put my mark upon you. So I don't have to worry about what some other woman is talking about what she trying to do with you. 'Cause I'm like the sand on the ocean floor. I will not be moved. I will sway back over there, and I will sway back over here, back and forth, but I'm going to be right here, 'cause I'm not going anywhere, 'cause I am the sand that sits on the ocean floor, 'cause water can move the sand from one side unto the other, and I carry both elements of water and sand, 'cause I can walk the sand also in the desert land, 'cause I'm a Scorpio. Understand? I'm not a Leo. I'm not a Gemini. I'm not an Aries. I'm not a Virgo. I'm not a Cancer. The Cancer lives in the water. The Cancer is a close cousin to the crab, but not quite, because the crab only can grab you, but the scorpion can stab you. Understand what I said? Cancer, Angela Williams, Angela Lynn Williams of Academy of Our Lady. Little girl, you have fucked up your life, fucking around in the misery and the strife with LaToya Smith to do the things that you have done on the back end of my identity, you're gonna get your asses in trouble. You wanna play on the phone? Oh yes. The irises and the pupils tell a story. Or you wanna shine the lights? Yes. Those eyes are the lights. I am the light. Just like God says, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. Understand that. Because see, when you decide to walk with God in your life, baby, God reveals everything unto you. You don't have to worry about what your enemy is trying to do. Because God saw them. And he heard them. And he's going to stop them. Why they think they doing the devil's deeds. But you're going to pay a big price for that devil's deed that you're doing, Charles McGee Jr. I don't care what country, what state you try to run to. You cannot outrun God. God is watching you. All of you that have done this devastation on someone else's representation. God saw you. And he's going to judge you. I don't have to judge you. That's not my place. All I have to do is humbly come unto the Lord and bow down my head and my heart unto him. And he'll give me the desires of my heart. Come righteously unto him. You're not righteously coming unto him. And everything that you have sold your soul for, you're going to lose it. I want all of you to know that. You will lose your soul playing in the devil's arena. Yeah, because the lights that shine are like the diamond stars that shine in the heavenly night of heavenly stars that want to sit on the background of my phone with the cosmic center of life. Because you want to live in the galaxies, on the Samsungs and the LGs and the Nikias. See, and we have the Phoenixes and the iced Optels. And we have all of the different brands of Virgin Mobile, Verizon, the Sprint Slate with Stephen Charles, who thinks he's very cunning and slick and trying to let me know how great I am. I'm great only with God's help. Because I'm nothing without God and I'm nobody without him. But I've been great ever since he was introduced into my life. Because he changed my life around and he made me whole. And Reginald Barnes, I want you to know something, my love. You cannot serve two masters. Because you will love one and despise the other. So all of you all that's running around town with this one and that one being a bust down, trying to cause havoc, confusion, and confliction, do yourself a favor, old man. Old men, I should say. Go sit down, my love, and enjoy the grandchildren. Because all of you, if you're in my age group, you should have grandchildren. Or some of you have great-grandchildren. So I know a few of you that have great-grandchildren. Because your children were young and you were young. Y'all enjoy yourself. Because God said, be fruitful and multiply. See, because he made a man for a woman and a woman for a man. So that you could be fruitful and multiply. 2 becomes 3. And 3 becomes 4. And 4 becomes more. So understand the laws of multiplication, because I sure do. That's what you have done on the back end of my dedication. A whole lot of multiplication. to extend your band of corruption and contradiction. You're fighting and arguing and talking about someone getting a piece of pussy. What's wrong with you people? You don't have. To me, that's very childish. You gonna try to put somebody on blast to show they ass, and then the ones that call themselves doing the devilment are mad. You're hurt. Why are you hurt? You shouldn't have set up for someone else to do your dirt. Stephen Charles, I want you to know, I know you behind all that porno shit because that's your shit. That's what you want. Because you're a freak-ass, nasty little fucker that wants to expose someone else because you want to be an exhibitionist on someone else's dime. To call someone else's embarrassment. I'm not embarrassed about a goddamn thing. Charles McGee Jr. You got the best fuck of your life. Little raggedy, busted down nigga. That go for the rest of you. And the ones that's talking shit, probably the ones that ain't had a little bit. That's why they talking shit. Because they mad. Because they ain't get shit. A lot of you don't deserve shit. And the one that did they dirt, if I would have known they was doing they dirt. I ain't gonna say that because I liked you, Mr. Hanks. I liked you a lot. Despite all of these women that talk all that shit, I know the real deal, baby. And so do you. Because they showed it anyway. It ain't no doubt about what time it is. And for all the ones that's trying to bring me down, you can't bring me down because you didn't build me up. You can't bring me down because you didn't build me up. And that's that left side of that nose because that's a man trying to talk about me. Get your ass on, motherfuckers. Go sit down, let's school y'all boys. Go put them short pants up and go get the long pants and put the long pants on. And stop trying to be a little boy running around in the schoolyard, playing around in the backyard of the goddamn schoolyard. Want to play heel deal? You know what heel deal is? For those that don't know, go look it up. It's a game where you knock off your motherfucking opponent. You knock they fucking block off. Heel deal. Run towards that motherfucker and knock his block off. That's what I'm going to do to a lot of y'all motherfuckers. I'm going to play heel deal. I'm going to knock that pal down. Because you thought you was going to knock off my crown, dog. My crown going to sit where it is. I don't have to fuck with you. You already been dealt with. Because it's called karma. The yin and the yang. The black and the white. What you do will come back to you. Y'all have a great day, a wonderful day, because I'm happy as a motherfucker. Because you know what? You mad because your man like me.